Hi guys, welcome back to Magical Adventures Travel by Stacy. This is little Faith here. Can you say hi?
Hi.
And Mackenzie.
Hi.
And we have Sarah behind the camera. She's a little shy today. Can you say hi?
Hi.
So today's vlog is going to be about the different times and seasons that are best to visit Disney World. Later on we might touch on what are the best times and seasons to visit Disneyland, but today it's strictly on Disney World, so let's get started. Okay, so let's get started on some of the events that are going on around Disney, and that would be great for your family to enjoy. Starting off in Epcot, Epcot has the International Festival of the Arts, and that takes place early spring. They bring in some artists representing some of the countries, and they get to share some of the artwork that they do in their country. It is really interesting to see some of the arts that take place and representing each country and what they do. So whether it's Mexico or Italy, Morocco, it's really neat to see what each country represents with their artwork. And sometimes they'll even bring in some other countries that aren't typically in Epcot. So you'll want to take advantage of that. Also in the spring is one of the most beautiful things to take place, and that is the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival. It is truly beautiful. Our family got to see that a couple years ago in May, and it is really, really beautiful. Epcot transforms everything into flowers and topiaries, and they take the topiaries and make them into Anna and Elsa, Seven Dwarfs with Snow White, Mater, the Cars, so many other topiaries, and they're all shaped into the characters. It just smells amazing, it looks amazing. They have different artists playing in the evening with concert series. It's something you've just got to experience at least once, I believe. And maybe it'll become one of your family favorites to do. Also in the fall, Epcot, another one of our family favorites is the Food and Wine Festival. Your family gets a little passport. We still have ours because it's just one of our favorite things to do. We've got a couple of them hanging around our house. You get a Food and Wine Festival passport. You get to go around and check out all the different countries and try all the different food. And you get a little dish and you try all the different foods from them. Each dish is around $5, maybe a little more. It's enough for one person, but our family of 6, we would get one dish, we'd all try it. If we enjoyed it, we'd go back and get more. And some dishes we'd get maybe an entree, a side dish, and a dessert, or maybe a little of one of each, who knows. But we'd try it. If we enjoyed it, we'd go back, we'd get seconds. My husband and I truly enjoyed it. Maybe we'd get a dessert with it, or we'd get a drink to go along with it also. We really, really enjoyed it. Did you like the Food and Wine Festival?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you? Yeah. So that is an experience to really enjoy. You also get to enjoy at the Food and Wine Festival, again, some more artists, concert series, some things just to truly enjoy at that. Also at Epcot in the winter time is the Festival of the Holidays. There's a processional in the evening, so it's really neat to see how the different countries represent their holidays. Magic Kingdom, they have some amazing holiday experiences. So in the fall, at the end of August, all of September and October, you get to see Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Is it scary?
No.
Is it scary? No, not at all. The kids get to dress up in their favorite Halloween costumes, and they get to go visit some of the characters. Mickey and Minnie are dressed up. Winnie the Pooh and his friends are dressed up. And the kids get to go trick-or-treating. They get to see a special Halloween parade and fireworks. Big fireworks. And it's just a fun event for the kids, and even the parents get to enjoy it. The parents can even dress up if they want, but there are some rules and stipulations. Then comes November and December, and then you have the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. It's really fun. It snows down Main Street. It's truly magical with lighting of the Christmas tree. Elsa and Anna come out. It's beautiful. Elsa freezes the castle.
Nice.
Yeah. Santa comes down Main Street with his sleigh. The kids get to enjoy cookies and milk. It's truly a beautiful, beautiful event. Run Disney marathons are always going on at the early part of the year. There's a couple later on in the year, but there are so many more events going on.
Like Mickey Mouse.
There's so many more events going on, and that you don't want to miss. So take advantage of these and some more, and we'll see what we can get scheduled for your family.
And more coming.
Okay, so let's get started now with what the weather is like in Disney and the times to go according to weather temperatures. So first of all, it rains every day in Disney, and rains every day in Florida. So you just need to be prepared for that aspect of it. So take your ponchos, take your umbrellas, and be prepared for that. Even if it's just a 20-minute shower, it's going to rain somewhere. Whether it's in Animal Kingdom, it might not rain in Magic Kingdom, but it's going to rain somewhere. It might not last very long, but it's going to rain. Weather temperatures, it's going to be cooler, obviously, in the in certain months than it will be in other months. So it's going to be hot, obviously, in June, July, August, and September. The peak months, obviously, being the beginning or the end of June, all of July, August, and September. It's going to be cooler months in December, January, and February. So if you're looking for those mid-comfortable months, you're going to be looking at November, the end of October, and then obviously you'll be looking at the end of February, March, and April for those cooler months. Hurricane season. A lot of people are concerned about the hurricane season right now because they've seen what's been going on in Florida the last couple of years. Hurricane season begins in May and goes through November. Peak months of that are August and October. So the last couple of years, it has really taken a hit for Disney. So you really got to be careful with that. In the last couple of years, it hit in October. So there were some major cancellations, and then last year there were some cancellations in September. So just be prepared and watch for that. And if you really do not want to be affected by a hurricane, you just want to avoid even planning a vacation in Disney World during the hurricane months, and just don't go. So let's try and get you scheduled at a different time of year.
Or go in your hotel.
Or stay in your hotel, as Faith says. Just avoid the parks on those days. That's always an option. They do accommodate you during those times. But so let's see what we can do, and let's move on to the next part of this video. Okay, so crowd levels. This is a big one. Crowd levels can vary and the season of time to go. So it used to be that the best time to go was October because kids had just started to go back to school, and so a lot of parents didn't want to take their kids out of school, so October was the time to go. So now things have changed. A lot of schools are taking what's called a fall break. So schools are letting out for a week at a time or a few days, so parents are taking long extended vacations. Or taking their kids out. You know, kids are getting out for like that Wednesday through Friday, and so parents are taking their kids out the Monday and Tuesday ahead of time, so then they get a longer break, and so October is the time to go. And then of course you've got the Mickey Not So Scary Halloween party going on at that same time, so then now you've got a huge rush of people coming in the month of October. So October nowadays is not the best time to go to Disney. It's just overpopulated. Now, there are weeks here and there in October to go, or a few days here and there to go, and if you move your dates around, you can hit certain times that are good. But there is, you know, you just got to time it just right. Now, like I said, it used to be October was the time to go. Now, July seems to be the time to go. So if your family does not mind going in that hot, dead heat summer, July is the time to go. Because now a lot of people just don't want to go in that dead heat and, you know, scorch themselves in that July summer sun Florida heat. So they don't. They would rather go in the cooler months. So they avoid it and they go then, and now that leaves nobody going in July. So we go in the summer months and we avoid the less crowds. You really want to try to avoid the spring break time. That's when a lot of people go, is spring break, Easter time, so the couple weeks before spring break, a couple weeks after spring break, and that's generally because no school is the same on spring breaks, so Disney does not know how to fluctuate that, and that's not anything on Disney's fault, that's just how it's gonna go. So the crowd levels are gonna modify tremendously on that whole aspect. Christmas time. Week before Christmas, week of Christmas, week after Christmas through New Year's is crazy busy. And to the point to where Disney will shut down the parks for crowd levels being so tremendously high. So you want to, if you can avoid it, I understand people want to go because it's Disney, it's magic, and people give Christmas gifts and that's your gift to your kids. I'm not going to stop you. If you want to go, go. And I can understand that being a great gift. And if you want to book it for your kids, I will help you book it. And I have families going at that time and anniversaries and honeymoons and things like that. And I will help you book it. And I have done it before and I will do it again. But I'm just warning you, it will be crazy, it will be crowded, but we will still make that dream a magical dream. But I'm just letting you know, it's going to be crowded. Thanksgiving, honestly, Thanksgiving can be hit or miss. The couple days of Thanksgiving will be busy, right before won't be bad, and right after it dies down. I have clients that have gone the week after Thanksgiving up until like the week before Christmas, and they actually love it. There's not very many crowds, so if you can handle the crowds right at Thanksgiving, it's gonna be rough, but right after, you're golden. So you know, let's see what we can do right there. Other than that, the crowds are going to be hit or miss here and there. You might find some things during Run Disney Marathons that are going to be crazy. There's going to be some cheerleading competitions going on where you're going to have to deal with those teen boppers. But other than that, the crowds are going to fluctuate here and there for different events, obviously with some of the special events that are going on. But other than that, Disney's going to fluctuate. So but we have crowd calendars to help you minimize and help you find your way around those crowds. Okay, so that is the end of this video. And if you have any questions about anything that I talked about today, leave a comment below, and I will be sure to comment back to you or touch base with it in the next video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. I will see you guys again on Friday. Thanks.